Well, hello everybody. I'm going to fix me a good, healthy dinner tonight. And we're going to be using this Veggie Pro, or whatever they call it. It's a vegetable slicer. You can do spirals and all kind of things, like make noodles with your carrots or your cucumbers or your zucchini. And today I'm going to make, I've got a half of that big zucchini left. And I'm just going to cook that. But I'm going to spiral it up first. Cut the end of it off. Now you can leave a lot of the skin on it if you'd like. I'm going to take part of mine off, because I'm afraid it'll be too tough and I won't be able to eat it. I try to cut them as thin as possible. I don't want to peel too much off, because I've only got a half a zucchini here. Half of that big one, which is going to be enough. But I've got it peeled, and I'm going to put it right on my peeler here. And it suctions to the counter or the pan. And I put it in a pan because zucchini has a lot of water in it. I stick it right on here the best I can, because that's going to hold it. And it's got a little thing right here at the end that it holds it as well. I try to turn it around so you can see. And with it fastened to this pan, and I've got a non-slip pad under it, so hopefully this is going to work. Ooh. Not exactly working too good. It's been a while since I've used this. Well, I'm not getting it to slide for me for some reason. Okay. It's been a while since I used this. There it goes. Just a little something I didn't do right. And you have to keep like pressure on this. Okay. But you do have to keep pressure on it as you turn it. I need another hand's what I need. Well, there it goes. And it kind of stops it because of the seeds in it. That's okay, we'll get the seeds out. But I hope you can see that. Yeah, it's clogging it up back here with all these seeds. Because the seeds will come out. They don't usually end up in your spirals. But they do have a tendency to clog the thing up. And that's pretty much all you can get. But yeah, the seeds are clogged up back here. But they're not in my little noodles, as you can see. All my strands of noodles come through without any seeds. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up an onion from the garden. Just dice it up some. And it's just a real small onion because I'm going to use the whole thing. Ooh, that is a strong onion. Keep forgetting to fill my olive oil thing up. But I'm putting a little bit of olive oil in here and I'm just going to saute my onions. Get this pushed back out of the way. Oh, let's see, what do I need? Thought the pan would have got hot quicker than that. But it's sizzling now. I am going to toast me a piece of bread. Because it's not going to take long to fix this dish. I'm going to use Texas toast. And again, it's a little bit too wide to go in my toaster. That's the reason I just fix it in the frying pan. But you can do this with yellow squash, white squash, zucchini, any of it. You can boil these in a little bit of water. You can microwave them. I prefer to put them in a pan. But I'm fixing just enough for myself for dinner tonight. So it shows you that you people that live alone and you're cooking for one, you can still eat good and cook for one person, you know, depending on what you're cooking. Now with this one, I don't want a lot left over because I don't want to freeze it. So I'm just making a serving for me for my dinner tonight. Put a little bit of salt. Well, I'll wait and put that on there when I get the noodles in there, the spirals in there. You can cut them down a little bit if they're too long, because it's like spaghetti, but they are kind of long. So, I mean, you can cut them down a little bit if you want. Most of the time, I leave them just like they are. I'm going to turn my pan down just a tiny bit. I don't want everything to burn. And I'm just simply going to put my noodles in here. And that was just a half of a good size zucchini, which is plenty enough for me. Now I've got pesto that I made from onions and garlic and everything in my garden. So I'm going to put some of that in there. That's homemade pesto. And you know you can buy it already made, but I usually make mine. Going to try to mix it up in my zucchini. Because I don't want to add water. I don't want my zucchini watery. It's watery enough. I want the onions to give it a good flavor right along with the probably need my fork. Right along with my, turn that off. Yeah, I want to mix it up with my pesto. my onions. Because you know your pesto has garlic and all that good stuff in it already. And you can eat it raw. Now I have a little bit of pasta sauce. I'm going to put right in this pan. That's probably enough. Don't even have to use all of it. I'm just heating it up. I'm going to put a little bit of butter on my bread. Now, if you don't have pesto, you don't have to use pesto. You can just use your sauce. Or you can add a little bit of garlic to it. There's my toast. And I add pesto to it because that's what I wanted on there. You don't have to add it. And I'm just basically going to cook some of the liquid out of that. See if I can find my cheese. Got shredded mozzarella. Yeah, I got some open already. And you don't have to cook it long. You don't want to cook it so till your noodles get mushy. But I do want some of the liquid cooked out. But sometimes the more you cook zucchini, the more water you get. So what I'm going to do, turn this off before it burns up. I want my plate over here, I think. Put my pasta sauce. And you don't even have to use pasta. Once you put pesto on there, some people just like the pesto on it. So, you know, you have options. I'm going to put a little bit of my mozzarella cheese. Some people like to just make pesto spaghetti. And then I put a side sprig of basil. And usually I serve it in a bowl. I put it in a plate this time. But there it is. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat. Bless all the YouTubers out there. Amen. But this is healthy because it's vegetables. It's not pasta. You know, it's not cholesterol, I guess. Y'all take the first bite. Have a bite of my toast. That is so good. Y'all. And I didn't even have to cook it that much. I could have let the zucchini stay a little bit half raw to firm it up, but I kind of like mine cooked. That has the best taste in the world, y'all. So fix you some. If you don't have a spiral, what they call a Veggie Pro, it cuts ribbons. Let's see. You can cut zucchini, squash, carrots, cucumbers, potatoes, and more. It's great when you want to make hash browns. Just cut up your potatoes in spirals. Carbs is what I was trying to think of. You can cut up your coleslaw. But it's really good, and if you got the real tender zucchini, you can leave the peeling on it. I was afraid mine would be a little tough, so I took the peeling off. So there you go, y'all. Give you a close-up of it. It looks good and it tastes great. How's that for dinner tonight? Low carb, healthy dinner. Y'all, please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a blessed night. Love y'all. Bye now.